In the fragile peace of the Third Age, humans, dwarves, elves, and all live under the light. But in the ruins of the city of Magi, tormented souls gathered and awoke a new evil. Creatures of the abyss awoke, and soon enough the lands of Erune plunged into endless darkness. Driven by the Master of Shadows, monsters started a new war that threatens the balance of the world. Yet, amidst the impending chaos, one fact remains. Every shadow exists because of the light that casts it. You hold the beacon of hope. Only you can save the world of Erune.
Erune Light and Darkness offers an unprecedented dungeon crawler experience. The Spirit of Erune accompanies up to 5 players on an interactive adventure of a new kind, propelling players into unparalleled immersion through an innovative application. Adventurers will take part in an epic battle that will change Erune's destiny forever as they tackle the source of the shadows. Write your own story by fighting the Master of Shadows, alone or with friends, controlled by the app or by a player with an evil streak. As heroes progress through the story, new and challenging dungeons will be revealed. They'll face the monsters of the Master of Shadows in daring battles, using a variety of dice and resources for spells or special abilities. They'll find weapons, equipment, magical artifacts, gold, and precious treasure. Through immersive narration, the Spirit of Erune will guide the players through their adventures like a true game master. It unveils the dungeon's rooms and their loot, randomly selected from thousands of possibilities. With a bit of luck, you might get your hand on some epic or legendary items. Events and stories will unfold as you meet characters dubbed by professional actors. Adventurers can interact with them and make crucial choices that influence the course of the quest. Choose wisely, as the story will not be the same depending on which adventurer interacts. The Spirit of Erune is also a font of knowledge. It can describe specific rules, item properties, and share details about the lore of the Erunian world. Don't forget the Heroes and Master of Shadows objectives. They'll impact the outcome of quests and shape the adventure. By killing monsters and completing quest objectives, heroes gain levels which increase their characteristics. Players can decide to master new equipment, spells, and powerful skills. Each adventurer, as well as the Master of Shadows, wields their own unique deck of 40 skill cards. Upon mastering the essential skills, they rise to one of their heroic classes, unlocking 3 new abilities and signature skills that can utterly reshape their in-game strategy. But beware, cooperation is key as the Master of Shadows will gain experience as well, obtaining even more powerful skills and artifacts for their monsters and curses against heroes. To start, choose the adventurer you'll embody. Take their miniature, adventurer card, skill deck, and character sheet. Choose a name and fill in the level 1 characteristics from their adventurer card. Add the required HP and mana tokens on your sheet and select one skill of your choice from your deck. Voila! You're all set to embark on your adventure. In the app, select your game mode. If you choose Master of Shadows mode, one player will control the monsters and face off against the adventurers. Select the adventurers in your party and choose your quest. Ready? The adventure can begin. The quest kicks off with a narrative journey where every choice you make carries weight. Your decisions in this pre-quest will significantly shape your story and set the conditions, both with rewards and penalties, for the beginning of your quest. Choose wisely, as not all choices lead to success. The Spirit of Erune reveals the first dungeon room to be placed on the board. The adventurers position themselves at the dungeon entrance, and it's their turn to play. Each adventurer can perform 2 basic actions in any order they choose. The mage moves and triggers an event. She tells the app. The mage speaks to the bard. For 5 gold, I will open the best passage for you. One of the doors is now unlocked by the bard. The mage continues her movement to search the barrel. The Spirit of Erune reveals what she finds. She records her loot on the character sheet. The demon huntress moves and opens the door. The Spirit of Erune reveals the room layout and the monster within. She uses her thunderous strike ability on the ghoul, dealing 2 skull damage. In the app, she inputs the inflicted damage to reveal the ghoul's defense. It's killed, and the huntress gains 4 experience points. She finishes by heading to the alchemy table to craft a potion using mana and collected substances. The monk moves and opens the ebony door. Using his Celestial Burst spell, the monk attacks multiple monsters while moving, spreading his damage. To boost his damage, he drinks mead, adding a blue combat die to his attack. Spending 1 stamina point, he activates his adrenaline skill, adding a black die. The monsters defend, and the monk successfully kills a goblin and a flame cruncher. All adventurers have completed their actions, then hit the End Turn button. It's now the Master of Shadows' turn to play. The goblin mounts a Devil Hound, becoming a fearsome goblin rider. The Devil Hound attacks the closest adventurer, the monk. The goblin rider makes a ranged attack on the adventurer with the fewest surrounding monsters. If there's a tie, the closest one is targeted by default, the Demon Huntress. Each creature acts according to its own instincts and abilities. The adventurers defend in real time. The Master of Shadows also casts curses on the adventurers and activates special skills for his monsters. Once his turn is over, a new turn begins. With each new round, the Spirit of Erune triggers events influenced by players' actions. It appears that monsters have followed the adventurers inside the dungeon and now arrive at the entrance. Unleash your inner adventurer. Go solo or rally your squad for a next-level dungeon crawling experience. Become the Legend of Erune. Embark on your quest now. The Master Pledge offers the complete Erune experience, including all its exclusive content. For those who already own the Adventure or Heroic Edition of Erune 1, the Light and Darkness expansion awaits you in the Legendary Pledge. The world of Erune needs you. Join the adventure now on Kickstarter.
Arkada Studio. Speak with your game.